How's it going, guys? It is Goalazio here. Welcome back to episode 5 of the Blackburn Rovers career mode. We got a couple of new features. Nice little banner rolling across the bottom there, of course, for some of the latest news stories, some of the comment questions of the day coming in on that bottom banner that we do have there. As well, for next episode, I'm going to be featuring something called Goal of the Episode, so make sure you get voting in the comments section below your favourite goal from this episode to potentially get a shout out, as well as voting for the best goal that we scored in this episode. Lots of transfer stuff going on again. We're going after that Leicester left back once again to see if we can actually bring them in on loan to add a bit more depth to our side. We were after Collins, Nathan Collins. Our defensive side of things were a little shaky over the last couple of games, so Nathan Collins, a recommended player from you guys in the last previous episodes, and we thought potentially an opportunity to try and bring in some more depth, as well as if Scott Wharton doesn't have the potential, it's a very easy replacement as they are very similar in playing styles. Bradley Dack coming out with a message, and Nayabi as well, kind of have a chin wag with me over the last couple of games. Obviously very happy with the fact that they are both playing, but we do have to have a contract negotiation with Ryan, so that's going to be happening in the next couple of episodes to see what we can actually do. Any recommendations you think we should be improving our side, make sure you let us know in that comment section below. Or because in the next transfer window, we might have a little bit of budget left, because that transfer window is going to shut before the first game, because we got several games lined up for you, which could be absolute crackers lining up in the championship this time out, because we could potentially go to the summit of the game. And here it is, Adam Armstrong, first match of this episode. 4 goals in his last 3 matches in the championship, which is just absolutely crazy. And our first game we're playing against is against Wycombe Wanderers, who are slightly further down the league, so potentially a slightly more easier side to play against. But a few changes to our team. Bradley Dack, of course, a regular, but Marco Rojas has been called up to international duty and will not be featuring this game. Braff comes in replacement in that central attack midfielder role, and of course we do have Miller in the middle, Armstrong up front, and of course Bradley Dack, who's currently on the ball down that right hand side in this 4-2-3-1. Speaking of Miller, he's on the ball as well, playing absolutely brilliantly. Run the player. Oh, he goes to the shot for the Holtby. Oh, he comes in with the second chance. He is there. Happens to be literally right place, right time. I would say Lewis Holtby, another gem to actually consider. But the only problem with him, though, he is on that side holder thing, older side of things, which is kind of potentially, you know, player that you wouldn't necessarily sign. But what a goal, absolutely brilliantly, coming in late from that CDM role, Lewis Holtby with his first goal in the championship. Miller now on the ball, the youth player. Travis to Adam Armstrong, lovely year, going to cut back, looks like he's in a bit of a corner. Plays that back inside the Braff, Braff to Miller, Miller to Holtby, back to Miller, Miller with the goal. There it is, 40 minutes into this game, we're 2-0 up against Wycombe Wanderers. And the thing is, though, goals have never been an issue. It's about not conceding. This is a big statement now, especially against a lower league side. We definitely want to make sure we do not concede in those first few minutes, or even just in general throughout the entire game. So leaving a clean sheet will be vitally important in this game. Of course, Miller has been, in all fairness, for the last 45 minutes, a complete handful for the sides. 1 goal, 3 shots, conversion rate of 33%, which is absolutely brilliantly done for a central attack midfielder. But he is coming off, though, on that 65th minute mark. His fitness isn't exactly the best. He's half decent fitness, but he can't really last a full 90. Anyway, we got a ball now. Bella Kocha on the ball, out to Douglas, who's currently starting in our left back position as a regular. Braff, Travis now on it, looking for the through ball to Braff. Braff is now on it. Look, we're still 2-0 out, just past the hour mark. Cuts on inside, back into Travis, Armstrong, Rothwell, who's come on for Miller. Back out to Travis, seeing what we can do. Adam Armstrong, Bradley Dash just chilling, complete onside. It was, you know what? Watch that back again. I give you permission to rewind that back and watch Rothwell's off the ball run to completely free up Bradley Dack and make him completely... Watch this. Watch that off the ball run. Pulled that middle defender, left Bradley Dack completely onside, who was just there lined up absolutely perfectly to slot that ball into the bottom left-hand corner of the goal to make it 3-0 and potentially a sealed and delivered victory for Blackburn Rovers. Super close now to the summit of the league. We'll have a look at the league table in a few moments' time. But post-match interview, obviously, chat about Nathan Collins. Of course, we signed him. And isn't actually starting at the minute. Didn't make his debut. Thing is, though, one of my own comments from that, without even answering that, is the fact that Wharton and Bella are playing really well at the minute. So, do I change it? That's the big question. So, Nathan Collins will be coming on. He will be playing a few substitution games to actually begin with, but then eventually he will probably become a starter. And then Wharton will potentially be loaned out. But you know what? It's a big question. It's a good question to ask, but that's the league table. The summit. 4 teams, 16 points, 7 games, 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss for every single one. We're literally up there on goal difference. As I mentioned last episode, if you want yet to check that out, one of the biggest things we wanted to consider was that goal difference issue. And now we do have the goal difference that we are needed. Of course, we want to keep improving that. But 3 goals in his last 3 games for Adam Armstrong. Can he actually add to that tally as we play against Rotherham United in this next game? Make sure you stay tuned, guys, because coming at the end of this episode, we do have an absolutely incredible match lined up in our 3rd and final game of this episode. This is going to be lots of goals. Well, kind of hoping so. Because Marco Rojas is featuring back this particular game. And, of course, we're playing Watford, which is a big one later on in this episode when we are playing Watford because they are closer to the top of the league than Rotherham. So, it's a big one, big 6-pointer. You can stay tuned after this Rotherham game. 21 minutes into the match, though. Miller on the ball. Marco Rojas is back in this lineup now, playing down that left-hand side after those international duties. Holtby now on it to Adam Armstrong. Gets his 4th in 4 games for Adam Armstrong. Absolutely incredible play. The guy just works in awesome on his own. When you've got that central attack midfielder who can just sit there and do what he needs to do, even though Lewis Holtby just came and filled up Miller's position because he was orchestrating somewhere else, ends up making it 1-0 against Rotherham United. Here we are now, 36 minutes into it, just after the half 30-minute mark. Miller on the ball, goes to the shots. Oh! Just over the bar. A very ambitious shot from the Youth Academy prospect. Starting quite regularly now. I say he's a very good cam. And he's got around 81 pace. So, you know what? I could put him out on the right and put Dak in the middle. But I'm not the biggest fan of Dak in the middle. I prefer him out on the right type midfielder. Anyway, Rotherham now, very bit of calamity of errors with our defence again. We got everyone's back, defending really well. Good clearance here from Bella. Goes out for a corner. Nothing comes of it for Rotherham United. Let's have an instant replay of that Adam Armstrong goal. 9 appearances, 4 goals for Adam Armstrong. 4 goals in his last 4 matches as well, which is just absolutely silly. Let's be honest, absolutely silly. Good play from Rotherham United. Completely broke open here. Absolute unreal. Completely broke open, just completely caught off guard there. It's caught sleeping, as they say. And it ends up being 1-1. That lack of goals we didn't want to concede. Maybe the goalkeeper's the issue. But I think as we play along, we'll have a stronger side. But completely broke up, and you see there, just nothing. No centre-backs were there, which was an issue. But Douglas completely out of position. He's covering for Bella and Wharton, kind of pushed forward a little bit too much for them. Anyway, here we go. Lovely defending there. As I was complaining about the defence, Bradley Dack now to back to Travis. Holtby now to Adam Armstrong. Adam Armstrong now to Marco Rojas. Marco Rojas. Oh, he's going through on goal. Oh. Get in the back. Yes, gets in there. I want to give you a bit of real life situation right now. I was panicking as I got there. I slowed right down. I was like, oh. Because Marco Rojas, of course, he's 67 rated. You need to realise his abilities. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to shoot straight away. I was like, right, slow down. And as I was slowing down, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get caught. And then, lucky enough, Marco Rojas slots that into the back of the net, getting his 3rd or 4th goal of the championship, if I recall. No, actually, more than that. I think it's around his 6th. It's around his 6th or 7th goal, I think it is. Absolutely incredible. 5th. Wow, I'm completely way off. I thought you already had 5. 5th goal in the championship. Brilliantly. There we go now. Let's have a look. Mark Rojas. Oh, gosh, another shot. Good save from the goalkeeper. McDonald trying to chase it down, but Bradley Dack ends up winning it. Nayabi on it now. Back to Dack. Dack now. Got to play that back into the middle to Miller. Oh, Miller's jumped over it. Oh, it's a through ball. It's a goal. 90th minute. Ah, the whistle blows. It is offside. Marco Rojas trying to get his 6th goal of the championship season, but it is going to fall just short. For some reason, I think that's Ben Burton or Miller just decided to jump over it, which caused Marco Rojas to be offside because that was where the original ball was meant to go. But anyway, we end up beating Rotherham United with a very tight, intense game. Ended up winning 2-1, which was an incredibly close game. And I just think, oh my gosh, we could lose it. This is where we need to try and figure out where we need to sort out our defense. So I want some advice. Like, obviously, we need to improve that team, right? We need to improve this side a little bit. We can't really bring any players in. What do you recommend we do with the defense? Like, any position changes we sort out? Maybe we kind of put a bit of tactics on or something like that on the side. Let me know in that comment section below what you think we should do. It'd be interesting to see what your thoughts are as well. But anyway, we are planning to play Watford in a few moments' time. £5 million left of our transfer budget. But here it is. It's the top goal-scoring team in the league against the best defensive team in the league, which is absolutely huge and could be in for an absolute cracker. Or we're going to be ending up at a very 0-0 game. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can get a very early goal to kind of settle our nerves a little bit and put like an upper hand in that first 45 minutes. Because if we get that early goal, I'm not too worried about conceding. Because I feel like with this side, I can come back into a game. Here we are now, 2 minutes into the game. We got it now. Adam Armstrong into Miller. Miller, oh, completely eeky squeaky around it. Oh, Adam Armstrong, muzzles off, goes for a shot. There it is. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Gives Adam Armstrong his 5th goal in 5 matches. Absolutely unreal from the Geordie lad. 3 minutes into that match, he just can't stop scoring. Definitely next episode, we are going to be looking at those top goal score stats because I want to see what players we have up there. Because Adam Armstrong is racking those goals in with his 5th of in his last 5 games for Blackburn Rovers, matching Marco Rojas now, if I recall, in the championship, which is just unreal. Watford now on the ball. Trying to get our cross in. We're holding them off a little. Better Koch is just completely out of position because of Douglas. See if we can get it back now. Oh, completely broke open. Whoa, 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 whoa! Goalkeeper! Goalkeeper just come running out. Doesn't even know what he's doing. Just comes running out. And look at this. I guess for a goal. Look at that. The goalkeeper just came running. And you know what? Nayabi got sent for a hot dog. Completely caught off guard. Bradley Dack could have covered. But goalkeeper's positioning absolutely well for it. We're on the hour mark now. 2nd half. Nayabi on it. Puts down to Miller. Miller trying to keep the ball. Obviously a bit of muscle in that Watford defence. Marco Rojas has been very quiet this game. I have to say Watford have kept him at bay. But he ends up making the starting sequence. Miller giving it to Rojas. Back to Miller, who sets up Adam Armstrong for his 6th goal in 5 matches. Yet to get a hat-trick in the championship. He's gotten close. But can he get one today? That's kind of one of the biggest questions. We're going to have to wait and find out. Scott Carson. Not Scott Carson. Ben Foster even, I should say. Ends up conceding his 2nd goal of the game by Adam Armstrong. His 2nd goal as well. Getting his 7th of, I don't know how many goals he scored championship season. I really do not know. We'll have a look at that next episode, ladies and gentlemen, and see what we got coming up here. How many has he scored? 6 goals in the championship. 1 ahead of Marco Rojas now. So it's going to be very tight for those two, completely battling for the goals. Miller now, 69 minutes into the game. Marco Rojas, who has been relatively quiet, caught off the ball there. Again, you know what? They've completely targeted Marco today. Caught off the ball. Anyway, they catch him through. We've completely broke open here. It looks like it's going to be a goal. It's a good... Oh, I thought Nayabi completely cleared that, but it's a slight stutter which ends up the ball going into the back of the net, 72 minutes in. The best attacking game, you know what, our attacking game is on fire, but still conceding those goals. I thought the defender had that. I even thought the goalkeeper might have got to it. But anyway, 81 minutes into the game now. Bradford is on it. Into Travis. Back to Ben Bruton, who's come on as a sub. Adam Armstrong. Michael Roas isn't playing. Ben Bruton, he's going for the shot. It's a goal! It's a goal! 82 minutes into the game. We end up going 3-2 up, taking the lead for the third time in this match. But anything can go in this game because Watford are playing incredible. They could get back into it, but Blackburn Rovers are now in this lead that they need for the third time in 85 minutes. But Ben Bruton coming on as an impact sub, replacing Marco Roas. No, Marco Roas has gone off for Braff. We have replaced him with Bradley Dart, who's gone up front, Adam Armstrong gone in the middle, and we do have Dolan out on that right-hand side. Ben Bruton now puts it down to Dolan. Dolan going to whip it into Ben Braff. There it is! That's the winner! That's the final nail that we need. Braff is going absolute crazy to make it 4-2, finally finishing off Watford, because that's all that's needed to put it in the final game. Because Watford sitting pretty at 6th/7th. If we had lost, the season would have got a little tighter. This was a big, big game. Dolan's substitution to Braff, the substitution, who heads it into the back of the net, getting his third goal of the championship season, which is just absolutely unreal from the new signing. You have to say, Roas and Braff, the two new signings, including Miller, playing incredible in that forward position. We try to get rid of it. There it is. Final whistle. 4 minutes added on. And the game ends 4-2 to Blackburn Rovers. That defensive side of things still is looking a little weak for Blackburn Rovers. Really something that needs to be addressed. And I think it's going to be a tactic situation. Like, do we play a bit of drop back? Because my defence are pulling forward quite a bit, which is what my concerning thing is with this. But there it is. Some results from around the grounds. Some of this post-match interview, you know what? Whoa. No other way to put it. Let's see, Rovers looking for more points again. Of course, that was a big one against Watford. Double-header, I would say. Easier double-header points there. You know what? Adam Armstrong, absolutely incredible statistics he's getting. We will take a look next episode, so make sure to subscribe for that, of the actual top goal scorer statistics, assists, and clean sheets. But I want to know in that comment section below. Comment below right now. Do you have your goal of the episode? We've got lots of goals to choose from. It can be for the opposite side. It can also be a save as well if you want. Usually we do this as play of the day. So if you've got a save or a shot or even a play, a goal, let me know in the comment section below what you think should be play of the day. There it is, 22 points. It's starting to break up a little bit now. Swansea sitting on 20, Cardiff on 20, Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth on 18. Shortly after, finishing off the playoff spots, is QPR on 17. As you see there, if we didn't win, we would have dropped down to third place, which would have left a very tight season. But we are yet to play Cardiff, Swansea, and Nottingham Forest, and Bournemouth, and QPR. So it would have been quite a healthy one for us. But our goal difference is working on our side with a plus 10 goal difference, but conceding 11 goals. Quite probably one of the most goals conceded out of the top 10 teams in this league. But guys, that's the end of episode 4 of this Blackburn Rovers career mod. I hope you all did enjoy it. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button, because we've got more coming to feature in this video, especially player of the season or player of the month coming super soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Bye bye. Jack it up.